que yo tengo todo. A mí las shorties me hacen coro. Que quiere foto, pa' que se le enoje el novio. I got it wrapped around my finger like...
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Magic, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
And right now for the Magic, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, as somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard. Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bol in at the 4. And for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber. And the Magic making a change here. On the court for the Magic, we've got Jalen Suggs, and it's Carter Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doncic hammers it home.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Over to the left wing. Here's Banchero, inside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. To the middle. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Green in the post. He's against Howard. Orlando grabs the miss. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Banchero. With the teardrop. No good. Oh, great D that time from Kleber. The Mavericks leading. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 12.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Out left to the wing. Takes it inside. Doncic pulls down the board.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Now Orlando takes it the other way, coming off a win against the Hornets.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here's Banchero. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Dallas calls time here. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Woods checked in for Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Green. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Milton subbed in for Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Milton against Anthony. For 3, Hardy. Orlando grabs the miss. Power it home! Oh, wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. And he drops it in from the low post. Hardy's got his first basket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
On the take, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. 7 points in the game.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Anthony with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings. Dallas has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Wood, a screen on Anthony. Here's Milton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. Here's Carter Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Yep, that one goes. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Milton. Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Anthony outside. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, folks. First up, let's see some scores from across the league. For Memphis, it was a win against the Suns in Phoenix. By the time we got to the closing moments, this thing was a runaway.
And that one wasn't even close. Just sheer determination by one side.
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
This game is close right now. They have a big advantage with the bench. I mean, if their reserves can keep this up and this kind of level of scoring, Shaq, it's going to be hard to beat them.
And if you're the starters, you get paid like starters. Don't let the bench guys outshine you.
Oh, no, it's a team effort. Everybody's one unit. Don't look at it starters, bench. It's us against them.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the
Different look for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Kleba, and Milton subbed in for Green. Orlando's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tim Hardaway is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. To win the drought. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Here's Hardaway. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's a Kiki. Pass to Banchero. Inside. Hardaway grabs the board.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
He gets it in there.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
To the right side, from behind the arc. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Hardy, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table. First in scoring, and they were one of the best shooting teams in the league. They wound up in the top 5 in field goal percentage. That's the kind of efficiency every coach wants to see.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
No good with the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Pass to Hardy. Wood left side. Five on the clock. With some arc. Got a hand on it. Anthony with it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And for Dallas, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, Wood is playing with a lot of heart on offense, going on the attack and finding the shot he wants time and time again.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Pass to Hardy. Now here's Wood. Stolen. Here's Carter Williams. Launches it. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Wood. Kyrie Irving comes in for Holmes. And Doncic has subbed in for Milton.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. On the court for Orlando, we've got Markelle Fultz. And it's Howard in at the 3, the small forward.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
He's guarded by Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw is good. Christian Wood is checked in for Hardaway. No good on the second free throw. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
That free throw good from Irving.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunity.
This Maverick squad struggling. Now here's Doncic. Out to Wood. Launches a 3. The Mavericks rebound.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task. The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Over to the left wing. The 3 from Banchero. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Hardy to the middle. Here's Wood. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
To the wing on the left. Here's Black. Another shot. Here's Bull, guarded by Wood. Guarded by Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat.
And Wood with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Doncic, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
He launched that one from way outside. And the Magic lead by 18.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And there's the screen. The 3 from Banchero hits the trifecta. Banchero's got 9 points now in the second half.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Wood finds Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
At the line for the Magic, Black taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Green's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Magic making a change here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Doncic outside. Irving for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Green covering. Out to the wing. Here's Banchero. Here's the 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Wood. So for the Magic, Irving against Anthony. Pass to Hardy. Intercepted. Down low. There's the double with Doncic. That one's good for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Can they get it? Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Woods checked in for Irving, and it's Kleba, the Mavericks, making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Christian Wood, shooting 1.
That's good from Wood.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Here's Carter Williams. Green covering. Pass to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
That one's no good. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. To the inside. Milton with a steal. Pass to Doncic. And he's going for the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Carter Williams. To the wing, right side. For three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.